poopsies. For today's update video, I just wanted to address some of the hate that I've been receiving, or not just hate, but questions and comments, concerns about my Ugga Chunga jewelry, which just came out this week and has already made hundreds of dollars in sales, which I am so grateful for. But there's some things I do have to explain, and I'm going to start off with that. Okay. I have my notebook with notes here. All right. So, my first point is the price of Ugga Chunga jewelry. The prices are extremely cheap for what they should be, and the amount of work that goes into them. Okay. If you don't care about my jewelry line, feel free to click away, or don't click at all. This is just a video addressing that, and I don't have a separate channel to address this to my mass public, and I'm posting this here to announce it to as many people as I can who were watching the video. So this is the best way that I could announce it. Okay, the price is very reasonable, and that is because a lot of the materials that I use in the jewelry are very expensive. We can easily spend anywhere between $10 and $50 per jewel. So in return, we don't make much profit. So we just wanted something that we can get out there for super cheap and super high quality for my poopsies, and something you can gift to someone for an extremely low price. So that is what we believe in, and that is what we are here for. And if you don't believe me, that's okay too. Another question people have been asking is, where do we get a bunch of dino teeth, dino poop, meteorites, and tektites, and stuff like that? Well, we go to certified sellers, and many of them are archaeologists or gemologists. They have years of professional experience capturing these materials from the earth and then selling them. So we collect them from them, they sell to us for a reasonable price, and then we basically put it in our jewels and then sell it like that. So that is to answer your questions about that. And as far as our pricing goes, the prices will stay the same. They're anywhere between $80 and $150 per jewel, and which is really extremely cheap for jewelry if you think about it, especially huge chunky jewelry. You would think that is in the thousands of dollars, but this is only on average $100 a piece. So normally you can see these flimsy pieces of jewelry that are very tiny, and they can easily be $1,000, but this is huge, and you still get it for such a cheap rate. So for being so rare, this is extremely cheap. So that's to address that question. I also wanted to address the handwork that goes into them. My friend Jenny and I are doing this together. We are working together to create Ugga Chunga jewelry and ship it out to you guys as fast as we can, which is 3 to 4 weeks. That is the average time rate in which we can get one piece of jewel to you. Not to mention the number of orders we already have to fulfill. And we're still catching up. So I just want to point out the hours and hours of handwork that goes into each jewel you receive. We didn't add up much profits for that part for us. So you do have to realize, I don't think you're going to find these anywhere for such a great deal as here. So that is the message behind our business. That is what we wanted to do. And we also wanted to build with passion and build to inspire. So it is mostly from our heart. Okay, so this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. We are not trying to get rich. We have no intention to get rich from Ugga Chunga. Ugga Chunga started as a joke. We spoke about it one day, laughed our behinds off and eventually formulated it. And here we are 4 to 5 months later, and we already have orders. So this, even though we have several orders already, our profits are not that great. So it is mostly a lot of time spent making them and shipping them out to you guys rather than making much for ourselves. And that is because I wanted to offer something to my poopsies, and Jenny is fulfilling her dream as well as my dream of owning a store and her dream of making something with stones and crystals in general, because we've always been interested in it. If you've watched the full video that I've made, the most relaxing ASMR part 6, you will see I pointed out every single one of your questions and concerns, but some of you just didn't seem to hear me. So this is what this video is for, to address that professionally. Okay, so this is a luxury brand. By luxury, I mean in comparison with Louis Vuitton, Valentino, Prada, Gucci, etc., etc., etc. So, with that said, you can easily find a Louis Vuitton wallet for $600. And they have their reasons. It's a high quality brand, such as this one is. So we can easily charge even $200-300 a piece if we wanted to. But one, we're not here to get rich from this. And two, we're just starting out. I don't feel the need to charge so much, especially to my followers who, a lot of people do work paycheck to paycheck. So I understand that completely. I do. Trust me. So I understand it can be difficult, and people may want to gift them instead for birthdays or Christmas. That's okay, you know. It's not for everyone. This jewelry brand is not meant to be for everyone. It's primitive, chunky, nature kind of jewelry. It's mostly spiritual with the crystals and space rocks and dinosaur things and all of that. So what can I say? You know, it really isn't meant for everyone, and that's being authentic and honest. I do not expect the majority of people to buy this. This is not for everyone. Please, if you're not into this, please don't buy it, because you have to really love it from the heart and have it click with you to buy it. So I want as much of an authentic experience on my channel for my viewers as much as in my store that I just opened. Okay, so consider it a luxury piece of jewelry, which is why it is really worth the price. And we're trying to appeal to certain audiences. Okay, so also I want to address the vegans who have been mailing me, and I cannot believe I forgot to mention this. This is one of the only things I forgot to mention, is a vegan leather cord option, which we will have. As you notice on our website, we mention for all orders, we do customized orders at no extra charge, okay? So if you want vegan leather, you can get vegan leather. It doesn't even have to be leather. It can be metal. You can get anything as long as it's within the price range that you desire. So vegan leather is an option. We can do that. I believe these are made of real cowhide leather. And if you don't want this, please, on your Etsy order, when you order to purchase a piece of Ugga Chunga jewelry, there is an option on there to leave a note. Leave us a note and say vegan leather only in like caps lock or something, or just, you know, we'll read it anyway, but if you want to really catch our attention. And we're not going to charge extra for that. You know, we can find reasonable prices elsewhere to see any other certified sellers that they actually sell authentic vegan leather and not the real thing. And we will smell it when we physically get it in our hands. We check each piece. We smell the leather, see if it's real. We feel it, the texture, you know. We shine it in a certain light. We see that the crystals are real and authentic. They're not just fakes. So we want as much of a better experience for you as possible. Okay? So we can also get allergy-free kind of stuff for people who have allergies, or just different materials in our pieces, so that if you have a certain allergy to certain silvers or something, we can also change that for you. So please leave us a note. Please don't be afraid to ask me questions, okay? Now I need to address the dino teeth, dino poop, meteorites, and tektites. These are real materials, again, from certified sellers, certified collectors. We actually receive a note in the mail when we buy things like meteorites that say these are actual pieces, and we found them from dig sites. Like I've mentioned before, there are, probably thousands, millions of things crashing on Earth on a daily basis. And I think 2,000 tons of material come hurling to our rock of a planet every day. So you have to realize that is a lot of meteorites. So it is quite common, but not so much. And just the fact that someone has had to find them and then sell them, and then we buy it and then give it to you for such a good deal, is to honestly consider. So these teeth are real. There is no guarantee we can get Spinosaurus teeth every single time, but there are more Spinosaurus teeth than you think, because they have roamed North Africa, as I've mentioned in the video again. So they were a part of that entire region, but as soon as I somehow run out of Spinosaurus teeth, we can always change that, and we'll fix that in the description and edit it to a different kind of dinosaur. And the middle piece of the dino poop is real dino poop. It's fossilized over millions of years, which is why it looks like a rock. They're not rocks. The teeth are not rocks. They're the real deal. The dinosaur poop is called coprolite. You can look it up for yourself. And tektite is a common material that comes crashing, like I said in the website. It's a sort of comes from different glass material that just, it's like glass garbage that roams in space and just molds and forms this kind of cool alien looking rock. And it's real, just as real as it can be. So if you're skeptical, that's okay. But I know what my pieces are and what they represent. So, okay. So you have to realize it's not only me working this, but also Jenny. It's a 2-person team. I could not have done this without her. I can't even do most of the handwork without her. So we are constantly shipping things back and forth to each other. That also can get costly. We have to add in the shipping prices for people around the world. And yes, you can purchase Ugga Chunga worldwide. I've mentioned that in the video. I understand you may have had to watch the entire video or just the first 17 minutes and then the last 10 minutes to realize that we're talking about Ugga Chunga and many of its details that people have been asking questions for. So it is a lot of hard work, a lot of planning, and it is our passion and willpower doing this, and our motivation for helping people and for bringing the best of the world. So this is what we've always wanted to do. So that is all it is, honestly. I also added extra info on the site for each jewel piece. In other words, for measurements such as the leather cord size, each stone size, each crystal size. I've added all those measurements on the website and updated it, so you can go ahead and check that out if you do want to really know how much each piece is. And I also wanted to mention that we're just starting out as a business, so please try to give us some slack, because this is my first business outside of my YouTube. I'm so used to YouTube and doing these different things and projects, but I've never done something like this, such as an online store. So for the beginning, I think we're doing pretty well compared to maybe 99% of people. So, and that is thanks to you guys, of course, and thanks that I have had the capability to promote my jewelry to hundreds and thousands of people. But I did need to make this video and address some comments and concerns because we have had thousands of comments and private messages, love or hate, about Ugga Chunga jewelry. So I had to point out a few pointers. And my final point is this is only a side business. Again, I'm doing so many other things at once right now, and I'm always going to have that little My Store icon on the About section of my channel and in the description of my videos. But this is just a part of the whole pie. So I will continue working just as hard, if not harder, as I always do on my videos, constantly improving and seeking for better ways to give you ASMR. But this is ASMR channel is my main focus, so that is what I'm doing. This is just a side thing, so I don't expect many orders after this. At the beginning there's more orders, but I'm not always going to have this many. Once in a while, bloop, I'll get an email saying someone ordered. Okay, Jenny, come on, let's work on this. Let's ship it out to the person. All right, cool. It's just a part of my channel. I don't expect anything from it. Like I said, this is my main source. This YouTube channel, I'm doing everything from it. So this is just a side business, honestly. And I will probably never even have enough time or energy to even put out to grow the business even further. I could if I wanted to, but I somewhat don't even know how because I'm so used to YouTube. So this is just an addition for my poopsies, and I thought it would be creative with the name Poopsie because I call you guys poopsies. So that's all it is, you know? So again, pricing is reasonable. Dino teeth, dino poop, expensive. Meteorites, tektites, expensive. Angel aura, aqua aura, expensive. Golden quartz, titanium quartz, expensive. Moonstone, expensive. So amongst all those other things, there's all these little bales and pieces and chains holding them together, and spacers and clasps, and we had to think this all through. The silver wire, there's so much connecting it and so much to think about with each piece. It takes us an average of 3 to 5 hours just to make one jewel. So think about an hourly rate, how much profit we get, and we have to split the profits between Jenny and I. That's not much money, you guys. So we're just doing this for fun, and hope you guys enjoy it. And I would never raise the prices any more than they already are for the next year. I just had to jack them up a little bit because we were getting a little bit too cluttered with orders, but they're going to stay at this rate for about a whole year, and then we'll raise them as time goes by and as the pieces get more rare and more rare. So I really wanted to make this video and address this issue, and I do love you guys, all of you, no matter what. If you hate or not, I'm full of love, and I will always love, no matter what, and nobody can stop me from doing what I do and accomplishing my dreams. So thank you very much for watching, and I'm just sending so much love, because I know all of you, how you guys are with your comments, and I did feel the need to address this on a professional level. So I'm sorry if this isn't your normal ASMR video. I'm trying to do soft-spoken just to keep it as chill as possible, you know. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video, which I'm posting very soon. Okay, and I post twice a week, so of course you're gonna see the next video very soon. All right, Jenny and I are sending you guys so much love all the way from Florida and Sweden.